So I got tagged a while back by My Slice of Heaven, and we gonna get into this here crazy things I've seen on the job. And it is Friday, y'all. That's right, it is Friday. We made it through another week. I hope you had an awesome week. I hope you have even a better weekend. I hope you get to do anything and everything that you set out to accomplish. I hope you get to accomplish that. And guess what? I got some more signage for the tool shop. That's right. Get more decorations. This one here says you can't fix stupid, but you can charge for it. And this one here says you only need two things in life: WD-40 and duct tape. If it don't move and it's supposed to, use WD-40. If it's moving and it's not supposed to, use duct tape. So those will be going out in the shop to kind of spruce things up out there. So again, it is Friday, y'all, and again, I hope you have an awesome weekend. I want to thank you so much for joining this channel. I want to thank you so much for your support and welcoming me back to the YouTube land. I know I was gone for a while, but we are starting to get back in the roll of things. Next Wednesday, I will be uploading a shop time video, so that will be in the works. So look out for next Wednesday, and I will try and keep to a Wednesday schedule on shop time again, and get those in the rotation. But if I get other videos that I can upload before Wednesdays, there may be videos that comes out even before the Wednesday, so you don't have to wait a whole week in between those videos. Sometimes they may come sporadically, so I will be definitely recording those. But we are working on some of the projects, and I'm gonna start posting those, so definitely look for those on Wednesdays. We will continue doing Motivation Friday, and it's Friday, y'all, videos on Fridays. And I appreciate all of your support. This is an awesome community, and I just love being a part of it. And I really mean that. Every one of you is just beautiful people, and I appreciate you. So, Joey at My Slice of Heaven, he tagged me just right when I kind of burgered up my passwords and kind of poof, went gone for a while. And also due to job changes and stuff, it made it hard for me to kind of get back into things and also get my passwords fixed. But thanks to some IT people that I learned around me, they were able to help me get back with my passwords and also get back into these, so I appreciate them for doing that for me. I will try to leave a link in the description to My Slice of Heaven, but it's something I gotta relearn how to do, is to do those links. So if you do not see a link in the description for My Slice of Heaven, I apologize. But Joey over there has an awesome channel, and I do like doing these tags, so even though I'm kind of late, I'm gonna do the tag anyway. So the tag is crazy things I've seen on the job. And man, I've experienced and seen a lot of crazy things. I've worked in retail, I've worked in warehouses, I've worked at Goo Wheel, I've worked at gas stations. I've been around a little bit. So first, I'm not only going to tell some crazy things I've seen, I'm going to tell a few crazy things I've done. Because if I'm going to talk about other people, I might as well talk about myself too. So here we go. I'm going to tell on myself first. So some crazy things I've done on the job. Well, you ever know, since people on wild goose chases like a board stretcher, you got a thing on now, social media, parents sending their kids in for blinker fluid. Well, I kind of like to pull people's legs too sometimes, or sometimes people pulls my leg too. It's a little harder to pull mine, but so I was working at a warehouse, and this warehouse, one thing that is really cool is whenever we're slow, so you could get your 40 hours, they would have you do oddball jobs like relabeling racks or sweeping in areas that normally don't get swept all the time, or repainting something, or going outside sprucing up stuff. So one of the jobs we had to do is they blocked off some areas on the outside of the building where we were going to repaint some lines so the semi trucks could back up to the building, and they had those lines up there by the doors where they back the trucks up to the warehouse. So we were going to add new lines, and they gave us this thing with a long handle wheels, and you put a little spray can thing in there, and or something, and it puts the lines on the ground. So we get out there, me and this new guy gets out there to start putting the lines on the ground, and ding, I get a bright idea to see if I could send him on a wild goose chase. So I told him, I said, before we could put the lines on the ground, we need some cans of line additive. So I sent him in the warehouse looking all over the place for some line additive so we could add lines out there to the concrete. So the main boss person came out there and was kind of giving me a look and was like, Jeremy, really? Line additive? Really? You're going to have him coming in here looking for line additive? But I thought it was kind of funny, but I'll leave it up to you. But yeah, I've had stuff pulled on me, so I've definitely fell for some in my younger days. So that's kind of where I've learned it. But let's see here. What's some? Oh, Goo Wheel. I've pulled all kinds of crazy stuff at Goo Wheel. Yeah, messing with some of the toys in the toy aisle and getting things flying around the place in after hours. Oh shoot, I'm a goofball. So, talking about Goo Wheel. Oh my goodness, some of the stuff people tries to donate, you would actually be kind of grossed out. I remember people, someone one time having a whole trailer load of just stuff that, now I'm for someone, I don't want to see stuff just thrown away if it could be reused or made into something, but this stuff was just absolutely burn pile worthy, and the whole trailer was just full of stuff. Looks like it's been outside, rained on, this and that. And there was a mattress. Now, not to gross anybody out, but there was a mattress in there. It was a king size mattress with a king size stain, if you know what I mean. We'll just leave it at that. So that's one crazy thing I've seen out there. Working in the school system, oh my goodness, I definitely got some stories there. Now, I ain't going to tell you which school system I was working at, because I worked at 3 different ones. And I ain't going to give the names because I don't want, there's still good school systems. Every school system part has some things, skeletons in the closet, but it doesn't change the fact they're a good school system. So I don't want to give them a bad name out of just a few things, but I remember cleaning the office, me and the rest of the custodians, and we were pulling some of the big, it was director's office, and we were pulling some of the big desks out so we could shampoo the carpet in there. And to pull one of the desks out, you got to lift one of the drawers up so you could get a handle on it, lift it up, and put some rollers under there so you could wheel it out in the hallway. And you just leave it on the rollers, so when you get done shampooing and stuff like that, you could just wheel it back in and lift it off. Well, we kind of stumbled on something that we shouldn't have. Her drawer was full of some happy liquid, some apple pucker and some wine coolers and stuff at the school. So again, I'm not going to say what school system, and if anybody from that school system sees this video, keep it, because it's still good school system. So just some people probably needs to handle their stress a little different. But yeah, found a drawer full of some good old happy liquid, I guess you could call it. So that's another instance of something I've seen crazy on a job. And I definitely worked in gas station when I was just fresh out of high school, working third shift in the gas station. You see anything you've seen on social media of Walmart customers, we've seen them in the gas station at 2 o'clock in the morning. Ladies coming in there to buy happy liquid, and they're in their nightgowns and stuff. I've seen that several times. They're not like they're kind of covered up in pajama more nightgowns, but it's like they just rolled out of bed and decided they wanted to go to the nearest gas station and get them some happy liquid. So, but seen a guy in a warehouse on a pallet rider you could ride on and move pallets through the warehouse. And he decided he wanted to try and see if he could make the thing do donuts, and he fell off the thing, didn't let go of the handle, and hit some kind of button and ended up running over his foot. Oh my goodness, that was the talk of the warehouse for a couple weeks. But those are some of the crazy things I've seen out there on the job. I could actually probably write a book, but for 10-12 minute talk, that's where I'm going to leave it. I've definitely here recently working in a hospital, I've seen some more craziness, but I really like this new job at the hospital, so I ain't gonna spill too many beans there. I really like the crew I'm working with, and plus my wife's working there, so we're both now working at the same facility, which is pretty awesome. So we get to see each other through the workday. She is a PCA, and I'm doing kind of housekeeping, custodial type work, which is, it's a pretty cool field. So, but that there was the Friday talk. I'm doing this as a tag response. I believe Joey said to tag other people, but since it's kind of this laid out, I'm not going to tag anybody else unless you just want to post one out. I'm sure Joey would appreciate it and love to see it, but I'm not really going to tag anybody. But I really appreciate the support from My Slice of Heaven. Again, I'm going to try and leave a link, but if it ain't there, I apologize. And again, I hope you have an awesome weekend. And stay awesome, stay safe, find your start, and reach your goals. And I will see you in the next video.